Hello and welcome to the daily card reading for June 19th, 2025. That's going to be a Thursday. Thanks for being here. I'm glad you're here. We're going to look at a few tarot cards today to get an idea of what the universal energy is out there for us today, what we can expect, how we can best maybe navigate the situation. This reading can also be used as a review session at the end of the day. If you're journaling or just wanting to see how the cards and the day itself sort of interfaces with each other, and the cards sometimes can offer some insights into things that happen throughout the course of the day. Whichever way you want to do it, or both, fine with me. So let's get started. I have the Wildwood Tarot here, an old standby of mine. And for this deck, just know that I have trimmed the borders because this deck is very wonderful in the way that it can sometimes make landscape pictures with the cards, and I felt the borders were very distracting from that. So, really great deck. Consider it one of my top 3 right now that I use. We're just going to see what the energy is like today and what we need to know. The intention of these readings is to look at what we need to know in order to be the best that we can be today with our spirit and with our engagement with the world around us. Okay? So, first card is going to be by Pendulum. And I'll pull 2 other cards to back it up. Okay. Nope. Don't need to cut. And let's just see which card they would like for us to know. Kind of hard to see with the camera angle, but it is very clearly, unless there's more than one right there. Yep, there is. So we'll put those 2 down. There's those 3 down. It's a good example of what I will do sometimes with the pendulum. And I will simply ask, are all 3 cards the reading? Get a counterclockwise? No. Okay. So which card are we looking at here? With the center one, sometimes you, what are we doing here? There we go. Okay. And let me pull 2 more real quick. That one. This one goes here, that goes there. And the other one is right in here, near the top. Oh, that one was kind of hidden. All right, let's see what we have for Thursday, June 19th, 2025. Main theme of the day, the green woman. Okay, isn't that wonderful? Okay, that's a lot of abundant energy coming out of that one. So it looks like Thursday is off to the races. Oh, and 2 major arcana. So we have the Guardian and we have the 5 of Swords, or the 5 of Arrows, and it says frustration. It's about how you aim at your day, how you deal with your day. And interesting. So right off the bat, a lot of abundance today. This is the Empress card, and this is about just a wonderful connection to abundance and life and the world around you, and feeling supported and cared for, as well as caring and supporting for others. And that's going to be in lieu of perhaps some frustration today. It's going to be easy to, it's really important to not fire a bunch of shots at something. If something is not working, that's a sign that maybe you need to back off from it. If there's a lot of, go with the flow today, go with the energy that is here today. And if you push against this the wrong way, you're going to know immediately. In addition, this card, the Guardian, is this deck's representation of the Devil card. And it's a very different archetype and definition. This is about the Guardian. This is about fear. This is about what could be holding you back as you try to move forward. And it's about shadow work. It's about, if this card is scary to you, then you reflecting on why, because the Guardian is a mirror. And so what scares you about this card? What scares you today? What concerns you? What is holding you back through your fear and frustrations? And relying on this sense of connection to the earth, being supported by this divine feminine energy that is looking out for all of us. And all you have to do is reach out and ask for assistance. And as well, assisting others around you, assisting the energy of the world right now. This is a give and take. And some of that is going to be frightening. Some of this is going to keep you locked down. So the Devil card is about bondage. It's about, it can be about being locked into a thought process that means you always have to go to your 9-to-5 job. It can be, and you're not getting anything out of it except a paycheck. It can be locking yourself into a poverty mindset. It's anything that holds you back. It's anything that kind of comes from the outside and limits you. That's sort of that's the basis of the Devil card, really, is what are you allowing yourself to be put in chains over? This card modifies that a bit, and this is about what are you letting your fears hold you back from? And today, there's a bit of a push and pull feel today, because these two cards, this card is saying, how dare you go forward anymore? The rest, the rest forward, the way forward is very scary. And the green woman is saying, I got you. And relying on this energy, we're tapping into this Empress energy, tapping into this vibrant, royal, celestial, divine, feminine energy that is connected to the earth, that is grounded, centered, abundant, and nurturing. Why, if you've got this at your back and all around you today, you might have a different conversation with Mr. Skeleton Bear here. Because if you've got this backing you up, look at let this help you with your fears today and your frustrations. I think if today is a day that could prove to be very frustrating and concerning, and what I'm getting very clearly is that it's about where you place your focus, where you place your trust and your faith, both with yourself and your connection to the spiritual, energetic world around you. Okay? There might be some things today that kind of like boo, pop out at you. And this is, today's a test. Today feels like a test. It is a test of how you want to react to the stimulus and the environment of the world around you today. Because there could be some frustrations and there could be some moments when you catch yourself holding yourself back because you're too scared, or because you're concerned of what people might think about you, or you are concerned about, well, I won't have enough money if I do X. This is a invitation to tap into an abundant energy, an eternal, nourishing, abundant energy today. All right, so let's pull a punctuation card. I'm going to use the Whispering Woods, and let's see what we can find out. The mowers have started early. Hopefully you guys cannot hear that on the microphone. So let's see which card wants to help give punctuation to this amazing energy we're feeling. That one right there. 2 came out. Retreat. Interesting. That one just spoil yourself in the morning mist, breathe in nature's sweet scents, and cleanse. Wash your weary spirit clean and take a walk in the wooded glades. Cleanse and retreat. So definitely a sense of, so funny enough, just as on cue, I had to pause the video for a bit because the mowers came by for me to learn a lesson about frustration and understanding. It was almost like a gift in itself, right as I was doing this reading, to be like, oh, I need to tap into this energy. I need to tap into this patience and abundance and know that it's going to be okay. There's nothing forceful. Like I don't need to force my way through this here. I don't need to be scared that the video is ruined and I need to do something over, and I need to trust the process. And so here I am. I'm back after a little 5-minute break. During that time, I realized that, and I'll get to these 2 cards here in just a second, but that how you tap into this abundance, how you tap into this divine, feminine, supported, abundant energy is directly related to how you deal with frustrations and how you deal with fear. How do you deal with the things that hold you back? Being able to recognize the things that hold you back. It's not as easy as just saying, well, just think abundant thoughts. You have to look at these. You have to look at the frustrations of the day. You have to look at the fears that come up today. And this being this card at this moment, it feels like there might be quite a few today, or one big one. I want you to try to get some space on that and connect. And part of that is cleansing yourself of these energies, cleaning yourself off both physically and spiritually, and keeping that connection clean. And some of that requires retreat. Some of that requires stopping, even if it's for 10 or 15 minutes during the course of your very busy day, taking the time to retreat and connect to this energy. Think of this possibly being sacred water that she is blessing, and washing your face with it. This green woman energy is amazing. It's almost ecstatic, and tapping into it will get you through what these other 2 cards that are lessons for you, so you can better connect to this energy. All right, so kind of a big day, and it's a day to learn, for sure. It's definitely a day to learn about this connection. And it's also interesting because today is the quarter phase of the moon. As we go into the reading for the new moon, please check that reading. We are in the middle of those energies and how it's building towards the new moon. And it's all about that 5 of Wands, competitive, pushing yourself energy. So these are going to, this sort of thing might be coming up more often. And it's very fitting that it's right now in the quarter phase. So, all right, everybody. I will have a video up if either shortly after this one, that will be a little update for the the quarter phase as we move through this moon phase. Just a little addendum. I've been wanting to do these for a while, so I will have one of those out as soon as possible. And otherwise, I will see you for the reading tomorrow. Peace, strength, and abundance, people. Have a good day. Bye-bye.